I believe that Muhammad received the Quran, but
From who?
I think it came from some other source that is false.
If it's not God, who is it then?
I don't know, could be a similar story to the false prophet of Mormonism, Joseph Smith. He claims that it was from God, but many speculate now that he was simply mentally ill. With the case of Muhammad, I don't know what it is.
So what are the possibilities? Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, he was in a cave and he met the angel Gabriel. This was his claim.
Yeah.
And the angel Gabriel gave him revelation from God. What are the possibilities with regards to this claim itself?
I don't think it was an angel.
I'll help you here. So either he was lying, either he was deluded, either he was deceived, or what's the final possibility?
It would have to be true then.
Okay.
So how do you rule out those first three?
So him lying. Why does a person lie? To gain something or to protect themselves, in most cases.
Most cases, sure.
Generally speaking, a person lies to either benefit themselves in some way or to protect themselves from some harm in some way. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, by making this claim, pagan Arabs at the time who were worshipping idols should worship the God of Abraham. He was persecuted. He lived a life of poverty. He was exiled from his land by his people. Moreover, if you look at the claims that the enemies made against him, they never called him a liar. They called him a soothsayer, they called him a magician and many other things, but they never called him a liar. Why?
Okay.
Because prior to this claim, he was known as an honest, trustworthy individual amongst his society, which is why his claim had such impact on the society itself, because they knew him as an honest individual. And he had no motive to lie because he did not benefit from this claim in any way. And rather he was persecuted as a result of this claim.
Yeah.
So this would dismiss, for me anyway, the possibility of him lying with regards to him seeing the angel Gabriel in the cave. The second possibility, that he was deluded. What he was seeing wasn't actually there, he was hearing voices and seeing things, essentially. What psychological condition when a person, they're hearing voices and they're seeing things?
Schizophrenia.
Schizophrenia. If you leave a psychological condition untreated, does it get better or worse?
It gets worse.
The message of Islam for 23 years was consistent. Never became incoherent. Never showed signs of deterioration in the actual message itself, because he met the angel Gabriel multiple times. So the message of Islam, there was no signs of deterioration. Also, the personality traits of a schizophrenic is that they are socially recluse. They are not the head of a state. They don't assume these roles. They're usually socially recluse. He didn't have the personality traits of a schizophrenic, neither did he show signs of deterioration for this to be a hallucination or a psychological condition. The third claim, which is what some Christians say, is that he was deceived. It wasn't actually the angel Gabriel. Who was it? They say it was the devil. It was the devil who came to him. The Quran curses the devil, speaks against the devil many times, tells us to do everything that the devil would not want us to do. And in the Bible, it says that a house divided doesn't stand. So within your paradigm as a Christian, the devil would never go against his own self. What motive does the devil have to take pagan Arabs who are already destined for the hellfire, according to you as a Christian? They're worshipping idols. They're already on the wrong track. They're already going to the hellfire. And the devil is now inspiring this man to tell his community who are pagans, who are worshipping idols, to leave that and worship the one true God, the one who sent Abraham, Moses and Jesus. So what does that leave us with? That he was speaking the truth. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was speaking the truth about the claim that he saw the angel Gabriel in the cave who gave him the revelation from God.